This is my first year of doing blended learning, and some of the positive things that I'm finding out, my students are becoming more independent and they're self-motivated, they're doing things for themselves. Everything they need is on that iPad from the videos that they watch to teach them about the lessons. The IXL, where they get a chance to practice their lessons for all the various skills. And also, we've created 5-question Schoology quizzes where they go and take those before they move on to the next lesson, just to prove to them that they have that skill down. What I like about it is I'm able to concentrate on working with some of the individuals who maybe are struggling on a specific lesson, while the other ones are able to work ahead. So we're not holding anybody back. They're able to keep moving further and further ahead. If they do get through the chapter, the students know that they can move on to 7th grade lessons, working on those similar skills. They always have extra time to do that. So there's a lot of nice components to blended learning, and I'm really glad I made the jump into doing this approach to teaching.
Parents that I have heard from really appreciate that all of the work my kids are doing in math is done at school. They can watch the lesson videos anytime they want, and some choose to watch them at home, but all of the homework is not done at home anymore. It's done at school where the teacher is readily available to help them, and I think that is the biggest positive that I have heard from parents on why they really like this format. I think the biggest strength of having a blended learning classroom is all of my students being able to work at their own pace. I have some that are just really flying through, and if they get the skill, they can move on and they don't have to wait for the rest of the class to finish with the lesson before they're able to move on to the next one. And vice versa, for the kids that need a little bit extra time learning a skill, they don't feel rushed and they are able to take their time and really get it before they have to move on. The other thing I really like about blended learning is being able to see where all of my kids are at every day. I know exactly what standards they're working on, what standards they need more help on, and which ones they have mastered.
The parents like the program, they like the videos, so if they don't remember how to do a skill, they can watch the video with their child, and then they're like, oh, I remember how to do that, and they can assist their child a little easier. They like the program as well because they can see exactly their progress immediately. They don't have to wait until test day to see how well they're doing. Blended learning is a great way to personalize each student's learning. It's a great way to have success with every student. I can work one-on-one with students and help them with their needs, what they're struggling with, what they're doing well. If they're very successful, they can continue going, and eventually they can go on to the next grade level standards. So it's a great way to work with the students one-on-one and show great progress.
We can do it at like different paces. We don't all have to stay on the same one at the same time. We can go at our own pace.
That you can go on your own pace, and that if you fall in behind, you can still go and you have something to do every day.
I like how I can work ahead on the math and learn new skills. And then when Mr. Hartman gets the mini lesson up on the board done, he can teach me new things that I didn't know about that.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only